Hey, hello, hello. Welcome back to our second episode of Say Hello to the Bad Guys. It's Chef Boyardee, Evil Eye Comics, and Chaga Jr. today. Chaga, I need your avatar so I can add you to the intro.
I'm gonna send it to you.
All right. Well, Chaga, we introduced you to the viewers last week.
Yeah.
So, Mick, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, when did you actually join this community?
What's up, y'all? My name is Mick. Uh, my my little business name is Evil Eye Comics, and I joined the comic community. Man, I want to say maybe like 7 years ago that I like fully dove in head first. But all my life, man, I've been into comics, anime, Pokemon. You name it. I'm all about it. Anything that's got to do with collectibles and animation, anything like that. Marvel, DC, man, I'm all over it.
That the anime is more my nieces and nephew. That's their bag. And Chaga,
Yeah.
when did you say last week when did you first join this community?
I About 2017. I came back to the comic community, but since I was a kid, since Jesus, Bond #1 came in. I remember that.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
So I was late in actually joining the online community. I think I've only been in this since going on 5, maybe 6 years, which is probably, yeah, it was prior to the pandemic. But I've
Okay.
been collecting forever, and I've been collecting forever and a day. But yeah, just when I was always late to social media because I'm not that I wasn't that type of person. Like I was late to Instagram, I was late to Twitter, I was late to Facebook. Well, I real never really messed with Facebook until maybe going on a year now or whatever, which is just strictly comic book related.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, I was late to it or whatever. I just kept to myself. But funny story, when I first started and got in this community, especially during the pandemic when everybody was locked down, I was a madman online. I was going to every website and I was just buying up everything. I had nothing but time in on my hands, and I
Yeah.
was buying up everything. I was hitting every auction site. Like my drug of choice was Hip Comic at the time.
Okay.
And I was just buying, and my biggest problem was at that time I didn't have proper tools to catalog my books.
Mm.
So I'm
Mm-hmm.
sitting there just and I'm bidding and I'm beating everybody for like dollar books on up to keys and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm buying multiple of the same book. And I'm going through my stuff and I'm like, shit, I got 3 of these books and yeah, that was my introduction to it. Well, my reintroduction. What
That
Yeah,
about you?
happened.
you know what they say though. If you got multiples, you got to keep one, grade one, and
Sell one.
get one signed.
That too. That too. What about you guys?
Oh man. During the pandemic, man, see, during the pandemic, I wasn't really doing a lot of collecting, or a lot of like online bidding. I was mainly trying to focus on surviving, So I kind of put everything on the back burner. But once we kind of started seeing that light at the end of the tunnel, I was like, "You man, I when we got started back going to work and stuff, and I was like you, Chef, man. I jumped online. Prior, I had no idea that there was such a large comic community
Yeah.
online
Hmm.
until I slowly started to, go online and searching. Because for the longest, it was eBay. That was my go-to, or Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. But
Mm.
man, that in itself is a disaster.
Yeah. What about you,
Uh,
Chaga?
Yeah, well, I started well in the pandemic. Well, I started collecting back in 2017. Then the pandemic started, and then I don't know why I got into Instagram, to be honest. And I found out about Nomas Comics.
Hmm.
That guy used to do shows every Saturday night. So my Saturdays were just watching him and buying comics off of him. Then I saw Elite Comics
Hmm.
and all of the bunch of sellers, and then TFTV with
They were
Ramon and
my
Ron.
they were my introduction to Instagram online selling, and I told you about them. Yeah, I
Yes,
was a day one with those dudes. I
yes,
was a day one. So, all right. So we've all started in various points in our lives as far as the books were concerned. So, like when you first started collecting when you were younger, how often did you make trades amongst friends when you were collecting?
oh man.
And I'm asking because I got a story for you guys after you guys give me your answer. Like, tell me before you know how like trading now is
Yeah.
is is really different than when we were younger because now you got to get dollar for dollar value or whatever.
Yep.
It's going on the innocence of, hey, I'll give you this book for this book because
Hmm.
I never read that book, but I know you want this book. Now it's like, all right, this book is valued at X amount of dollars, but I can't trade unless the book that you're offering is of similar value or unless I really want that book.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So now it becomes negotiation to the
Hmm.
10th power.
yeah,
So yeah, it's all about those cents, man.
Yeah.
I think even before, like when way back when I was a kid, when for example, like when the whole Pokemon thing started,
Mhm.
and we crack open packs, boom, on the playground, and oh man, that card looks cool, can I trade you for this card? Can I trade you for that card? And it'd be like, yeah, man, sure, go ahead, go ahead. I don't even
Mhm.
think like the price or what they were worth was nowhere on our radar as it is now with stuff. I
Yeah.
think I think back in the day, man, that it was a special time. That it's kind of going away where it wasn't so much about how can I get my value back, like you were saying, or I
Yeah.
gotta make sure that I trade this card for a card that's the same value, or it's all about the love of collecting and the love of just come hanging out with your buddies.
Yeah. Nowadays that aspect of collecting is the fun of it is gone because
yeah.
now you
Yeah,
got to have more of a business mindset.
yeah,
And that's not how we grew up. What about you?
yeah.
All right, what's the worst trade that you've ever made?
Oh
Or if you can
man,
remember, yeah.
let me let me see. Shoot. I think I traded. I don't know if you guys know. There was an Action Comics. There was a Superman, and it was the one where it was him and his dad on the farm, and they were
Hmm.
holding. At the time, it was a beer.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, it got switched to like soda pop.
Mm-hmm.
But that beer variant, I guess,
It's
is
worth
like
so
worth
much.
crazy money.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how many times back in the day I came across that book and I just, I gave it away for free sometimes, in with the deal or something like that.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Jaga?
You know what? And then when it came into trading, I was more into sports cards.
Yeah, me
So
too.
I used to trade cards and not the comics. The comics I always keep them for me. That was it. But I do remember one friend that got the. I don't know if you guys remember that there was a comic named Shadowhawk
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
back then. The first one came as an error, all black, I believe, or something like that. And then a guy came with my friend and he traded up the error one, or I can't remember, but it wasn't that good of a comic book that he got back.
Mm-hmm.
So he traded up the error. I remember that it was very expensive back then.
I'm gonna take you guys mine. I remember. I basically almost remember the year 1992 when I was significantly younger, and me and a friend of mine, we were collect. I'm gonna leave his name out of this because we're still friends, and I might end up punching him in his eye one day. Uh, so we've been collecting and trading amongst each other for well over a year and some change at that point. I mean, we were still newbies into it, or we were just reading them and trading them and passing them along. So I had 1992 ASM 361 had just came out.
Okay.
First Carnage.
Yeah.
So at that point, I didn't know who Carnage was because that was the first Carnage. So I always thought that at that time, I thought that the cover was cool. I didn't have the book. My friend did. By the time I got to the store to try to get one, they were already sold out at that point. So I really want this book. I'm like, yo, I've never seen this character before, and I want it.
Mm-hmm.
So my boy was like, all right, what trade me for it? He's like, I've already read it. It's pretty cool and everything. What do you have to offer? So he comes by my house and we're going through my boxes and stuff. And I had a handful of boxes at the time. And he's just thumbing through them. And he was like, oh, I don't have this book. And this is my favorite character, Gambit. So he was like, here, I'll give you this for Uncanny X-Men 266. Because Uncanny came out 2 years before the ASM 361. I think Uncanny came out in 1990. First Carnage came out in 92. Yeah. So I had 266. I'd read it a few times at that point, but I had it. So he was like, we'll just trade it even up. So I was like, all right, cool. Here, you take Uncanny X-Men 266. Give me 361. Knowing now, if I knew then what I knew now, yeah, me and him would have either had to renegotiate or we would have to throw hands.
Man, he owes you a beer, dude.
Nah, that dude owes me more than a beer. He owes me a kidney, a lung, a liver, or whatever. Yeah, oh my goodness. But I mean, hindsight being 2020, you don't know that at that point or whatever. You just it's just 1-1. But when I'm looking back on it or whatever, and the crazy thing was, about 5-6 years later, he got out of just collecting. He just stopped, and he gave his entire collection to his brother, one of his siblings, either his older brother or his younger brother, and the dude just gave him all away. He didn't know anything that like. So this is around 97. So this is well before like anybody knew what the value of comics was. I mean, to them it was just paper and some stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he just they had like a garage sale and they were just giving them out for like a quarter a piece. So I'm sitting here like, ain't this about a blip? Man, that hurt my heart, man. So yeah, but before we start offering some books, I want to pivot to now that the MCU is pivoting to now towards Doom. So what are your memories of Doom in comics? Or your favorite memories or storylines?
From Doom. I really like the Doom Wars, that storyline. The first one I ever saw was Doom 2099. That whole run. Those were the first ones I ever saw, but I really enjoy the Doom Wars.
Like I've read a bunch of books, like some of the Fantastic Fours, and I read the I think it was ASM number 5, where he first meets Peter Parker or Spider-Man. But my favorite storyline was much later, when I think around 2015, when Secret Wars came out, and he became God Emperor Doom.
Yeah.
But my favorite, it wasn't even, well, it's in the AXC Avengers vs. X-Men vs. Eternals, when I think the Progenitor was going around testing all of the characters to see if they would pass or fail their judgment, and he goes to Doom and he tells Doom, he's like, you got to admit that Reed Richards is smarter than you.
And he just laughs and
he laughed and he walked off. So that was the ultimate fuck out of here moment. He's like, I'm not admitting that shit. And he's out. He was like, man, I'm not admitting that shit. You're out of your rabbit ass mind. And he passed. I'm like,
yep.
He passed the test. I'm sitting here like, yo, if there's somebody that should have gotten it or whatever, it should have been Doom or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, his arrogance knows no bounds.
Now that it's coming to the MCU, what do you guys think? Who's the better Doctor Doom of the movies? Because I remember watching the first Fantastic Four movie with Jessica Alba. That was a creepy Doom. That was I kind of liked it, but now what do you think about?
Didn't the actor that played him just pass away? One of the actors that played Doom passed away a couple days ago.
Oh, really?
From the first Fantastic Four or the second, the remake with Michael B. Jordan is the Human Torch. I think that
no, it was the first. It was the Jessica Alba one. Michael B. Jordan came like years after.
Yeah, but the character that played Doom in one of those two movies, the actor that played him passed away a few days ago.
What?
Oh wow! I never saw the one with Michael B.
I saw both of them. They were both.
I did see the one with Jessica Alba.
They were both mid at best.
Yeah, the first one was mid. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so because the Michael B. Jordan came out in 2015, but the first one was Jesus.
The first one was with what's his name? Captain America played Human Torch.
Yeah, it was in 05.
Chris something, right? Chris, I forget his name. That guy.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? Yes, Julian McMahon. That was he passed away on July the 2nd. What?
Oh yeah, wow, my birthday. That's my birthday.
10 days ago. Yeah,
Wow. That's crazy.
My nephew's birthday was a few days later. Yeah, he went in. I'm kind of jealous because he picked up NCAA football 2026 before I had a chance to get my hands on it. So, but so what do you guys think is going to be his main motivation once they introduce him in the MCU?
Same thing it always is, to try to take over the world.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think he's gonna be a darker one with Robert Downey, right? He's
Mm-hmm.
kind of acting wise, he's kind of darker. Well, that's what I'm expecting from him, but I don't know.
So what do you think will satisfy you as far as his character? Like, what do you want him to actually do? Because my thought is, I think I don't know what his motivation will be, but I think what would be dope is because they entered when they did that long ass video and they're introducing all the actors that are going to be in the Avengers movies, and Shang-Chi is in it, right?
I
I'm not
believe
mistaken.
so. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people in it. There's a lot of.
So I was thinking he's going to mess around. One, try to collect the 10 rings.
Mm-hmm.
But Miss Marvel isn't in it. They didn't announce her, so I was thinking he was going to try to collect those power bands, and then the Darkhold was destroyed, so dream walking is out of the question.
I was just about to say I think he might be trying to, because you know how he's all into like the dark arts and stuff like that. You know, he uses dark magic, so maybe something to do with him and Doctor Strange and maybe the multiverse.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, because his quest was to become the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yep.
See, but my thing in one of the storylines, I remember him and Strange teaming up, and it's kind of interesting. With people can have whatever feelings that they have about the Ironheart series. I like it. I'm not even gonna. Yeah, nah, we're not doing that. But when they introduced Mephisto in the end, which was like everybody knew this going in.
Yeah.
So my thing is, there's so many different storylines that they can use Mephisto in. My favorite storylines was, well, my favorite is the ASM One More Day.
Okay.
So when Aunt May passed and Mephisto made the deal with Peter, like, I'll bring her back to life, but it's gonna cost you your marriage and your memory of MJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I actually just packed it up.
That was. I didn't like the fact that, well, his love for his aunt superseded anything that you could possibly imagine. Like, he was willing to give up his marriage just for his aunt. Mm-hmm. And that was I don't know if it was crazy or what. I don't really know how I really at the time when I was reading it. But the messed up part about it was right when they made the decision that they were gonna accept his deal, when Mephisto was bringing like kind of like the ghosts of future past, ghosts of future and present or whatever, and the little girl that he introduced, and at the end, she was like, "I'm the daughter you guys would have had if you had stayed together."
Oh, snap.
And I'm sitting here like, man, this is some bullshit or whatever. I'm like, this is where we going with it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and Peter's sitting there like, I forget the last panel or whatever, but like he's getting ready to snap, like, you motherfucker, like, come on, man. What are you going to do? Come on, man. You hustling backwards on that, my guy.
Yeah.
And then, like, I would like them to do Well, they can't do that because they've already introduced the brand new day for the next Spider-Man one.
Yep.
But I wouldn't mind seeing Doom and Mephisto going head up, because if you remember correctly, Doom's mother's soul is in hell with Mephisto.
Yup.
And in one of the storylines, him and Strange went to hell to fight Doom for his mother's soul.
Yep.
So there's
that was a good one.
Yeah, so I would like to see that shit.
That would be sick, man. That would be really dope.
So what would, all right, who do you guys think he's going to kill some individuals? There's way too many. Way too many. So who do you think is on the chopping block?
Oh man. Who do you think, Chaga?
I don't know. That's
man.
Well, when it comes to him, he's like sick, and he's like he wants the power, every single power. I don't know. I don't know who we.
I think they're all gonna get it, man. To be honest.
Yeah.
some worse than others, but I think they're all gonna get it.
James Marsden's Fox Cyclops. He's gonna catch one.
Ooh.
He's not gonna be in long. And I don't want to see that happen because I got a special place in my heart for the X-Men. But I think he's gonna catch one. I think the Fox mutants are gonna be the ones that are gonna catch one. Shang-Chi's not going anywhere. Namor's not going anywhere.
No.
Shuri's not going anywhere. Reed Richards isn't going anywhere. None of the Fantastic Four. So I'm sitting here like it has to be the 20th the Fox X-Men characters. They're the most expendable.
Yep, for sure. That's what I think too. Yeah. Man, there's so many. I don't even remember who else. Like,
yeah, I was trying to think.
They got Daredevil in there too.
Who?
Daredevil.
Was he announced? There's no way he's on the chopping block. If there's any of the Wakandans, I think it would be
oh yeah,
M'Baku.
Yep.
He was announced also. So if any of the Wakandans were to pass, it will be in M'Baku, because it won't be Shuri. And they didn't introduce Denai Guerrera's character. So yeah, I think they were the only two Wakandans.
It's gonna be interesting for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, I think the Fox mutants are gonna be the first to go. They're immediately gonna be in the grand opening, grand closing. They might give them a couple lines or a hero's death.
Yeah.
Or what they might do is Kevin Feige might fuck around and bring Jonathan Majors back just so Doom could slump him or whatever. But,
do you think he's coming back?
Nah, I think if anything, they might like do a slight reference to Kang.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like Robert Downey Jr. might be like, man, I wiped them all off the face of the universe and leave it at, and that's how his closing would be. I think what would have been dope is if they brought Thanos back.
Oh.
If they brought Thanos back and Doom ripped the spine out of his body.
Oh man, that'd be crazy.
That shit would have been crazy. Or one of the variants of Thanos. So, all right, we figured out that we don't know what route they're taking with Doom, which is kind of funny. Not funny. It's interesting unto itself.
You know what? You know who I think might be in trouble is maybe Deadpool.
Mm,
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because
that
I
think,
saw a little a leak picture of post production, and there was a lot of Deadpool getting his ass handed to him in it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was surprised when I saw that.
I thought he was done with this last movie.
Who, Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
Nah, I think he's still going. That
He's
shit
in it.
made way too much money for him to walk away from.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that made way too much.
Yeah. I don't know. They're talking about. I don't know if this is true at all, but bringing back Hugh Jackman. I don't know how. What storyline?
He only has a handful of appearances left in him as Wolverine. The worst thing I think
so.
age got the best of him because Father Time loses to no one.
Mm-hmm.
So I think kind of what like Fox and Sony. Sony more so than Fox, but they've done, as a fan of the movies of the MCU, they did the MCU or Disney or whatever, Kevin Feige, they did them a disservice, especially Sony, because what they should have done is they should have given the rights back to Disney for all of the Spider-Man characters in Rogues Gallery, because they kept putting out shit trying to turn a profit, and that made absolutely no sense. So like they fucked up the Null storyline, or the possible Null storyline.
Terrible.
Venom could have been much better than it was. All three of them. And we're not even going to talk about Kraven or Madam Web or Morbius.
Kraven was mid. Kraven, I think, was it wasn't as good as it could have been, but it wasn't terrible, but it definitely was not as good as it could have been.
But if Feige and his peoples had their hands in it, do you think it would have been better?
I think so.
It's so there's so much that they could have done with it.
So much.
Sony fucked themselves. Everything just to try to turn a profit or whatever, and everything. And they should have years ago just given everything back or whatever to Disney. Or just like here, take all of the characters, give us a percentage of every movie going forward.
Yeah.
Or like lease them out until the thing, because Tom Holland was never going to do a Sony Spider-Man movie. So their only option was Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield. How many more?
It's like you said, it was all profit, because I remember that the first Venom, it was going to be rated R at first, and then just so they can sell more tickets, they turn it down into a PG-13.
Yeah,
and they did it with the second one also, and they could have done a nastier Venom and a Carnage or whatever or those characters are. They could have been nastier and bloody. I don't know. For me, it was a turn down when it was from R to PG-13.
Yeah, I agree.
They just could have done so much better with Spider-Man and his Rogues Gallery. There's so many different ways they could have gone.
Yeah.
And utilize Tom Holland at some point.
Yeah.
In order to but they fucked themselves on it, and they fucked everybody that's a fan also. Because they could have done the Sinister Six. They kept teasing it. they kept teasing it. They could have done the Sinister Six or whatever. I mean, yeah, mind you, we did get Doc Ock. We got who? Hobgoblin, Lizard,
Sandman.
Sandman, yeah. Shocker.
Yep.
But yeah, they could have done so much better. I want to see Ned turn. Take the heel turn. His best friend or whatever, especially when in the No Way Home when he was like, I promise I'll never try to kill you or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So I want to see his heel turn. That would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So do you think they're gonna get their memory back of Peter at some point?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't honestly probably. I don't think so.
Well, they have to in a way if they want to turn out the story. The thing is that how are they going to loop it back around?
Yeah.
That's the way, and I hope they don't mess it up. That's it. As long as they don't mess it up.
So I was watching or reading somewhere in the actual comic or whatever. They wipe everybody's memory of Peter Parker being Spider-Man, but the one individual who actually knew who he was Hulk.
Who? Hulk?
Huh.
Yeah. The Incredible Hulk knew who Peter Parker was. And they had a conversation and I can't remember what storyline it was when everybody's memory was wiped of Peter Parker being Spider-Man. I can't remember, was it like the Civil War storyline or whatever? And him and Hulk had a conversation. And they said, and I think something along the lines where he was saying Banner didn't remember who he was, but Hulk knew he knew who he was. They wiped Banner's memory of him clean. He's like, but they never
not the Hulk.
It didn't affect the Hulk. So he was like, I know who you are. If I remember it. So if somebody that has more knowledge than I do, I need somebody that's an actual Hulk guy, like DJ Lynx is a Hulk guy, a Hulk aficionado. But I need somebody who would actually know that. But I'm pretty sure I read that or heard that a little while ago.
Huh.
Oh, and they got to introduce some Doombots too. When everybody's thinking that they killed Doom, and be like, nah, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Are either you guys following the Thor run, the Immortal Thor run?
Not me.
No, I'm not.
Not me.
I was. Well, I still am. It was on my pull list at my LCS. And the thing that they killed Thor off in Immortal Thor issue number 25.
Oh shit.
Yeah, which is all right. Characters that they're here to die just to be resurrected. That's just how it is.
All the time.
Yeah, so in the Immortal Thor run, Loki kills him. And if of everybody to kill him, it has to be Loki, or it couldn't be anybody else. But the thing is, it ends with issue number 25 of the Immortal Thor run, and it picks up the new run is titled the Mortal Thor. So he's resurrected, but he's actually immortal. With no memory of ever being a god, of no memory of Asgard. It just appears one day as just a normal dude. They changed his name, and now he's supposed to go on this quest and to reclaim being Thor or some shit like that. So I'm interested.
Who's the writer on that one? Is it Donny Cates?
Al Ewing.
Yeah.
Al Ewing
remember
picked
Al.
up where Donny Cates left off.
I see. Yeah, he came back afterwards,
Yeah.
just
So
like Venom.
now, which Venom run did you guys finish off with? I'm still that's still on my pull list. I'm not really digging the all new Venom run,
Not me.
but the previous 2 volumes of the Venom I actually like better. Like the what was that, volume 3 and volume 4, especially when Eddie Brock became King in Black.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Man, there's so many like spin-offs now. It's hard to keep up.
Like them making Mary Jane Venom.
Yes.
It is stupid. I don't particularly like that. And it's not because it's a female. I could care less or whatever. I just like everybody to make the new Venom. Why her?
And the thing is that's not the other thing, is that it looks like, remember when on the Venom movie the girl Mary Jane, the girl has Venom inside her. It was the shape of a woman, but in the comic book he looks like a guy. The Venom
looks like a
looks
dude.
the shape of a guy. Yeah. So it's kind of weird, like why didn't adopt like the girl body?
She's a strong woman.
That's some shit I'm not going to touch.
Oh.
I don't want nobody coming out our nets or whatever. Like,
she goes. She just goes to the gym a lot. She goes to the gym a lot.
Hey, it is what it is. All right, so what books do you guys have to show off today or whatever? So yeah.
Oh man.
I'm telling you now, what actually, before you start showing them off, Chaga.
Yeah.
What runs are you currently looking to fill? Because look, I'm gonna tell you from just your purchases on TFTV with Ramon and Roland, your shit is all over the place. Your pre-orders and all your books, like you order any and everything on top of just not only just blank covers for your art.
Sounds like me.
I don't go off like the story runs, like the Donny Cates run, the Venom.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, because I'm a big fan of Venom, and I just started collecting that, right? But nowadays, well, I got hooked on the Eddie Brock Carnage one. It's kind of cool, that run. But I go with the cover artists.
Me too. Me too.
And right now I'm following Ivan Coelho. He's one of the good artists.
I got a lot of his books.
Yes, he's very good, and he's doing interiors now.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, I got a bunch of his books, and I didn't even realize that he was the cover artist on it.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's doing interiors. Kudronsky, like last week I told you about that.
Yeah.
And but yeah, and then I used to collect a lot of Momokos, but not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
She went, I don't know, she went in another way.
It like we mentioned in the first episode, these artists have their runs, their year of the artist or whatever. And her run was in 2022. So right now, I think like Scotty Young is having his run now.
Yeah. Oh man, speaking of Scotty, did you guys see that that original sketch that sold at Heroes Con? Yeah.
Now I did see it. How much did it go for?
$35K.
Wow.
Some dude straight out the gate was like 20, just boom like that. And then they gave nobody a chance to like start it off. Some dude went out the gate crazy, and then it
Let
went
me
up from
find out
there.
it was Knicks, Kicks, and Comics. So what did you get?
It
What
might have
did you
been,
get from
dude.
Heroes Con?
What did I get?
Yeah, what did you get? Did you pick up anything of interest?
I picked up some that let me see. I actually have it right here. It was what's his name? Del Soul or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I got a Greg. I got some nice Greg Horn stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Some GameStop variants.
Okay.
Some De La Rosa.
Mm-hmm.
What else did I get? Man, I got a lot of stuff. Surprisingly.
So what's the next con you planning on going to?
Man, I don't even know. I'm actually going to school right now for barbering.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you
And
did mention that in our group text. I remember you mentioning that a little while ago.
What? I don't even know what the next one would be.
The next major one is New York, I think.
Oh
well,
man,
the one for me is New York.
New York.
Yeah, the one for me, but I didn't get tickets. It's San Diego.
San Diego is actually San Diego, yeah.
Those are two of them. The ones, man, I would love to go to both of them, hopefully. But those are two big ones that I have on my checklist to go and
have you ever gone to San Diego, Chaka?
I did. I did last year. Actually, I did the COVID edition also. it was nice.
I've done New York Comic Con twice. I've done New York Comic Con twice. I did 2022 and 2023. But 2022, I went Thursday, Friday, Sunday. 2023, I only did Friday, and I think Sunday.
Oh wow, those are 4 days, 4-day cons.
Yeah, Saturdays always sell out immediately, and they sold out again this year.
Oh wow!
So, like I said, my thing is, I try to go 3 to 4 days, or at minimum 2. But I try to do Thursday, Friday, and Sunday for a myriad of reasons. Thursday, I try to go because that is when the crowd is at its smallest, because everybody's still working at that point.
Yeah.
So what I try to do is I collect all of the books that I want to get signed by the artist, and I try to knock that out on that Thursday. Anything else that I don't get signed that Thursday, then I come back Friday morning and try to get that shit knocked out. And then I start hunting for, Thursday I try to get the exclusives also. I try to get that shit out of the way and get the exclusives. So then I can, near the end, start concentrating on grabbing stuff for the PC, especially on Sunday, because Sunday are when the vendors are trying to just offload shit because they don't want to take it back home with them.
Yeah.
So they start selling at a deeper discount. So that's when that's when you got to be prepared to really do some.
When you say they sell out, what is it? Because they reach capacity, or because they run out of tickets?
Yeah, I think they sell a certain allotment of tickets for each day, and for some odd reason, Saturdays are always the heaviest day as far as foot traffic is concerned.
Yeah,
because that's when people work that Thursday, and Friday. So that is when Saturday is the heaviest day for the cosplayers, and that is when all of the movie stars they have their panels and their meet and greets and shit. So that's when the fans. The difference is, and this is what I've heard about the difference between Heroes Con and New York Comic Con, San Diego, C2E2. Heroes Con is a true comic book fan convention because it's strictly comics and art.
Yeah.
Every other one is comics, movies, anime, pop culture. It's more pop culture than anything.
Yeah.
And like comics aren't the focus, whether it's New York, San Diego, C2E2, Baltimore, or any of the other ones is more pop culture. Like San Diego, the big news out of that is like, what's the next Marvel trailer or DC and everything. So
there was a lot of
going to
toys
Heroes Con next year.
There was a lot of toys at Heroes Con too. Comics and a lot of toys.
But yeah, see, I've never been, so I can't co-sign on it. But from what I've heard from everybody that normally goes every year, they are more comic book focused as opposed to New York. And so I actually want to go to a convention that is more comic book focused. So like next year, I plan on going to Heroes Con, Lord willing. I do want to go and experience it because I've done New York twice, and this year will be the third time. I've done Baltimore. And the only reason why I'm doing New York this year is because when they made their announcement, I've been for weeks on end, I was trying to figure out who the artists were that were going to be at New York this year. And then when they finally released who the artist was, and front and center was Gabriel Dell'Otto.
Oh, snap.
So I was like, I'm there. Come hell or high water. If I got to start walking now to get there when the shit pops off, yeah, I will be there. So that's my plan. I've already put aside a gang of books that, like, I don't really care about this year at this point. Almost any other artist or whatever, I'm gonna flood this dude with so many books for my own personal thing.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But like other than that, what other artists? Well, Chaga, you mentioned your guys.
Yeah.
So Mick, what cover artists do you tend to flock to the most?
I like a lot of I've been recently getting into a lot of Mark Sears, like the Blade. Man, that specific like artwork is so amazing to me. Like I love all the 90s like artwork stuff, man. Like old McFarlane, like
Jim Lee.
Liefeld.
I've never really been a fan of Liefeld.
Oh,
I mean, either.
I've never been a fan
like
of
that
Liefeld.
style.
When it comes to 90s, it was always Jim Lee. It was always Jim Lee. Yeah. But like now,
I like that exaggerated, like that exaggerated. You know how they exaggerated on everything. That just to me is like, I love it.
And I did say earlier that Scotty Young was having his run when we were saying Peach Momoko's run was in 2022. Mark Sears is in the midst of his run too, and I don't necessarily get it because I don't have any of his books. I don't for some odd reason. Like when Momoko had her run, I didn't purchase any of her books. I didn't start purchasing her books until I actually met her at New York in 2022. And that's when I started to become a fan. But by then, I was like I said, I'm always late. The Scotty Young fad or whatever, that him drawing the books of the characters and children, that was never either. I just don't like that. And now it's Mark Sears. Like, the only difference between Scotty Young and Momoko was I actually became a fan of Momoko, but after the fact. To this day, like I'm pretty sure I have a couple Scotty Young books, but that's only because I'm a completionist. So like if I'm filling my Venom run and he does a variant, all right, I'm gonna pick it up. If
Yeah.
I'm doing my ASM run and he has a variant or whatever, or Moon Knight, then I'll pick it up. But other than that, my artist of choice is always Delato. It's always John Jang. It's always Kale New. It's always, and I know I'll always forget dudes. Miko Suwain.
Yeah. I'm been getting into Miko Suan a lot, man. I've been getting a lot.
And Alex Ross.
Alex Ross, yep.
All right, Chaga, show me what you got.
All right. Let me see which issue is this one. So Nonstop Spider-Man, issue number 3, Gabriel Delato. Let me take it out. Let me take it out of the glare. You see it?
Yeah, I got it.
Let me take the blur out. I don't know how to take the blur out.
No worries, no worries. I see it. I have a couple of those, but Nick's Kicks and Comics. I think I showed it last week. He gifted me when Delato was doing MegaCon earlier this year. And Nick's Kicks and Comics, he worked Delato's booth, and he just hit me up randomly like, "Yo, give me your send me your address again," and I did. And
I remember he said that.
Okay, yeah, he sent it to me. I was like,
love right there, man.
My first ever A-OK. And yeah, and I know that he's a Scotty Young guy. That's why when you mentioned that artwork that sold at Heroes Con,
it was crazy.
I think of.
It was a dope piece too, man. It was Galactus. It was like a 2-piece, like it was big, man. It was a 2-panel or 2-piece drawing of Galactus and Pac-Man.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
It was cool.
then the year before was Spot, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And Miles Morales.
Yep. Yep.
That was a nice sketch.
Chaga, we got a plan to go to Heroes Con next year. And
yeah,
you
we need to go.
Some of your artwork.
Yes. That was actually this year was actually my first year, man. And if New York and San Diego is anything like that or bigger than that, my brain is gonna explode out of my head, dude.
Well, they're bigger. They're bigger, I believe. It's because it's more pop culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like if it was strictly comics, then
like it was before.
Yeah.
I found this while I was looking for my for the comics. I did this one.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope.
And then I finished off with the Gauntlet.
Oh, nice.
Chaga, what we're gonna start doing, man, we're gonna start promoting more of your. We're gonna try to flood social media with some of your artwork, man.
We'll do. I got some Spawn also. I found them today. I didn't remember that I had them.
Oh man, that's so cool. That's better than half the stuff you see out nowadays, man. That's so cool.
Yep. And then Violator. I like Violator a lot.
Oh, that's dope.
I think you showed me that one before. I remember I remember that cover.
And then
I actually just bought the actual cover of him, like of the Violator of the. It's actually a Spawn. It's a low print Spawn, but it's got the
yeah, it's
Violator.
like the 45 or something, right?
Yeah.
Number
Yeah.
45. And then Clown doing his stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I
But then,
think.
yeah.
Now go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, and I couldn't get. I know we were gonna have the trade for the Venom 3. I still
Mhm.
have it for you. Don't worry about it.
We can work that offline. We can work that offline.
I love this one, this Virgin, and this is a Perillo one, a Dark Ages.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
See, I
I
think
think this.
I had that, but I think I included it in a mystery box from a while ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I forget what number it was in.
When I saw this
DJ
cover,
Links.
I went
I gotta
crazy.
get DJ Links on here. He's a big Perillo fan.
And then, well, I don't know if you guys have seen this one. I think you did.
Yes,
Baby Crane.
yes. I actually got some Crane books that I'm about to show off after you guys.
And
You guys
now,
hear he's doing something with the CGC?
Yeah, but what
Yes.
is it that he's doing?
I don't remember. I think he's doing like signings or something like that, or some exclusive deal with CGC.
Okay.
So everyone's going crazy and getting all their Clayton Crane stuff.
But here's the thing. What do you guys think of CGC doing on-site grading and on-site cleaning and pressing of books during the conventions?
I don't like it, to be honest. I don't like it because it's gonna get really harder to get 9.8s, 9.9s.
Mm-hmm.
So, but what I've seen is like the Mexican foils
Mm-hmm.
have come up to 10s. A lot of them come up to 10s, and it's a great cover material.
That's interesting.
Yes, it's they have a great material, but they're just blowing it up. They're just blowing it up, and I don't like that.
I love the Mexican foils, man. Some of the artwork on those is
Yes,
insane, dude. Like
So
one of
did
my
you-
favorites is the McFarlane Spider-Man Mexican foil. The
what is it?
limited.
The 250?
It's the Torment homage. It's the McFarlane Torment, but it's green. And it's just him and all the whole spider web on the cover. It's like a limited issue. I think only 1,000 print.
That's issue number 1, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's issue number 1. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
So sick. So sick.
And then I'm into this artist, Shannon Mayer. I don't know what is it about. He's a
I got
guy though.
Chaga, you
What?
now you keep all right. You guys keep going. I am going to. You said Shannon Mayer.
Yeah,
So
you got one. I know you got one.
yeah, hold on.
When you guys
Guys,
are speaking
keep
about Doom and Miko, I actually just got these. I just got this set right here.
Ooh, that's
Yep,
nice.
I got that one with the 3 set, the non-graded, which is the same as this one.
Yeah.
Non-graded, and then the black and white.
Wow. And they're all signed?
All signed.
Wow.
And then those actually came with some with Doom Division #1,
Mm-hmm.
also signed.
Mm.
That's really nice.
Yeah. Super dope. Just got those in. And I like a lot of Eric Larson as well. Like
I do too. I do too.
I love his work, dude. All the like low print Savage Dragon.
Yeah.
Super awesome. And the stuff that he did with on that Spawn 265, the first appearance of King Spider.
Mm-hmm.
Super dope. I got that one, and I got him signed.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Talking about signatures, which is your favorite one?
Man, I gotta go with Clayton, man. Clayton has got one of the best signatures out there, especially when he does the Infinity Blood signature,
Yes.
the multi rainbow one.
So,
the
Chuck,
multi-
can you do me a
colored
favor
one?
really quick?
Yes.
Can you re-show some of your artwork? I'm gonna put you as the solo screen.
All right. Give me 1 second. Let me move this. So this is the spawn I did. Oh, let me. Jesus, this glare is terrible. So this is the spawn I did.
Oh,
I like that one a lot. And I don't really own that many Spawn books.
that's cool.
Yeah, I did this one, and then this one I totally forgot that I had it. I don't know. I just found it, and this is the one, the Thanos one.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like the Tick a little bit.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's so cool.
And then this Violator.
Yeah, that's badass.
And do you have any more Miles Morales books?
No, actually no.
Any?
No. And then I did this one because I love this cover, and I know it's really expensive.
God, that looks so good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to start getting some of your books and then sending them off to CGC.
Real talk,
Hey.
dude.
I did this Venom also, kind of weird Venom.
Damn. That's sick.
I did this with acrylics. I remember this, and I used chalk on this one.
You got any Angela?
No, I don't. But I can get into it. And I have done some commissions. I remember this person. He wanted. Oh, he really got me like. Jesus, it was a big challenge because he's a big Vampirella fan.
Yeah.
So what happened is he wanted Vampirella with Venom and Carnage. So it took me a month to come up with it, and he liked it. And he didn't want it on the comic. He wanted it on the sheet, a Bristol sheet, and you can see it on my Instagram. I have it there.
So everybody go to Chagas. Actually, go to Chagas and Evil Eye Comics Instagram pages and show them some love.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is chaga.jr17. You can find me there.
And mine is evil EVOL_icomics.inc.
All right, let me show off a couple of mine. So I'm going to start off with this ASM #1 variant from San Diego Comic-Con in 2022.
Oh, that's sick.
And it's signed by J. Scott Campbell. And I got the COA on it. Signed by J. Scott Campbell. Actually, I do like his artwork also.
Yeah, he's good.
I got I don't know what issue this is, but this Venom Virgin is signed by Philip Tan. I like him also. So I got this one. I got a bunch of stuff signed by Philip Tan.
Scott Campbell's got a really good signature as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Clayton Crane too. I like his those Infinity
Yep.
signatures. All right, Chaggy, you mentioned Shannon Mayer.
Yep.
And I got this one signed by him from
Oh, signed. Jeez.
yeah.
I was gonna tell you I have that one, but not signed.
I got this one. He did this 2022 New York Comic Con.
Wow.
One of my favorites. This Miko Sawayan signed one from Wolverine, and I got the other one because they're connecting side by side. He signed both of them.
That Omega Red, it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite villains. I got this one, Venom.
Ooh.
Nice.
And then I'm bringing forth some slabs also. So
That's Venom number 9?
yeah, I think this is the first Dylan Brock appearance, right?
Yes. Yes.
I got 1, 2, 4 more slabs.
I thought isn't also the first Dylan Brock the one where it's got Venom like spitting out like that green on the cover?
Yeah, I think that's one of the variants.
Yeah, that one
28.
has a lot of variants.
Yeah.
Venom number 9.
Number 9, yeah.
Who's that artist, Chef? The
On
one
this one?
No, yes.
Tyler Kirkham.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's a really nice no.
Then I got a Spider-Man Spider Shadow, Migo Sawayan. I want to crack this and get him to sign it.
That's so. Oh, that's.
I'm trying to get the glare.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm so scared that it won't come back at 9.8 if I crack it and get him to sign it.
Man,
But
yep.
I also got the black and white one.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm so scared to crack these bad boys and get him to sign it. And then I don't know if either one of you guys are TMNT fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really, unless it's a particular artist. But this is Last Ronin John Jay.
Oh.
Virgin.
Nice.
I wanted to crack this and get him to sign it. But I have 2 of these.
There you go. Take
Yeah,
a
I
chance
got
with
2
one
of
of
them.
them.
Both of them in 9/8.
Then you can crack them.
So I'm putting that up for trade also. So
Well,
either
actually,
you guys
I don't know. I got the COVID edition. I think it was this one, the COA. With the connecting cover. Oh, wait.
Oh,
That's sick.
I got a Comic-Con at San Diego Comic-Con. I can't remember which year.
That's dope.
I also got the Gabriel Dell'Otto 9/8 variant of the Last Ronin.
Actually,
But,
I
yeah.
have. Hold on. Last one exclusive.
I got these signed and sketched by I don't know if you guys have
COA.
heard the Escorza brothers.
Oh,
That's nice.
I got that one. April O'Neil.
I think Ramon and Roland put those up a while ago in one of
I
their
think
live
so.
shows.
Yeah. They're really nice.
They did the sketches on these limited turtle shell blanks. I think they only had like 250 of the the blinks with the turtle shell on the back of them.
And I bought this from Ramon. I can't remember how much I bought it for.
I like
Oh,
that.
that's sick.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that cover.
That's badass.
Who is that by?
I don't know. It's just Black Flag and KRS.
Oh, it's KRS. Mm.
And it's really nice. I don't know who the artist is, to be honest. It looks like a Kirkham one, but I don't know who's the artist.
Wow, now you guys are about to make me start digging for some more books.
They did this one too. This Batman one.
Wow.
I like that. I like that
Yep.
a lot.
Deathstroke and Batman. Yep. I got another one that it's got I think it's got Batman and it's got Robin on the same blank sketch as well.
Well, I got you on the solo layout. If you want to keep showing off what you got, then go right ahead.
Let me see.
You got the screen all to yourself.
Here's one. Here's two that I freaking am so freaking happy I was able to get these haunts.
Mm-hmm.
This
Wow,
one is
that's
signed
actually-
by McFarlane and Ryan Otley, and they actually signed this at the Stan Lee tribute event.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a nice cover.
Yeah, dude, super sick. I'm really getting into the whole Haunt series.
Yeah.
CGC tell you why that came in a 9.4 in the Raiders notes?
They did, but I can't find where I put the that paper that tells you why they gave you that grade.
If you scan the barcode, does it come there, the description or something?
I'm sure it does. I'm pretty sure it does. And then I got this other one signed by McFarlane and Campbell.
Wow.
I don't have one Todd McFarlane book signed.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have one. I have more books signed by Jim Lee than I have of McFarlane. I got
one.
X-Men number 4, First Omega Red.
Yeah.
I got that signed by Jim Lee. I got X-Men number 5 signed by Jim Lee.
Okay.
The majority of the Jim Lee books I have are from that X-Men run. See, and then what I want to do is, because I never got either of those graded.
Yeah.
So what I'm planning on doing this year, I'm hoping that who else would be Chris Claremont. I'm hoping that
he was at Heroes. Dude,
Okay.
He had the longest. It was him and Scotty who had the longest line out of anybody there.
Wow. See, I got the
2-hour line.
I got 2 books signed by him from New York. The first, Mr. Sinister.
Nice.
But what I want to do is the books that I got Jim Lee to sign, I want to get him to sign also. Before I would get him graded. But I got to make sure that he was the writer on that X-Men run. I'm pretty sure he was. But I want to make sure that he was. So that is my plan before I get those books graded.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you see those Mikos that I showed, Chef?
Put them up.
I think he didn't see it. He didn't see
No?
him.
Up again.
So okay, here's the slab that I just got.
Oh, I did see that. I think didn't you post that on your IG page?
I don't think so. Not
Oh.
this one. This one I just got, and then I got the 2 sets, the black and the white, and then the one that was slab,
And
non-slab.
they're both signed.
They're both signed. Yep. All 3 of them are signed. The slab one is signed as well. And then I got this Doom one.
Oh
Signed.
shit!
Uh-oh, Mick, you're in trouble.
No, my question to you is: Are you keeping that? Are you selling it? Are you or like what are your plans for that book?
The slab is sold.
No, I'm
The
talking
other-
the Doom one.
The Doom
No,
one.
the Doom one.
No, it's up for sale. Yep. I have another Doom one too that came with these. Let me see if I can find it. It's right here. It's another Doom. Let me see real quick. Where did it go? Crap. I don't know where I left it. Oh, it's right here. This one isn't signed, but it's Jiang. It's the secret drop one.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get my hands on one of those. I
Is
did
it early Jan?
You know which one I really wanted. Didn't he do the recent Whatnot Daredevil drop?
I think so. Yeah.
I wanted that one so fucking bad.
Yeah. That I got those 4 in like a nice little set.
All right, so like I said, all right, that Doom one, that Suwain Doom cover one.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is your asking price on that? You posted it online yet?
No, not yet.
So what is going to be your asking price for it? If you don't mind me asking.
75. It comes with COA as well.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. And I think this one's limited to only 1,000 copies.
Now on this show, like I said, I want to introduce trades and everything. So, gentlemen, we just previewed some of the books that we were talking about. So we will probably not be making any trades live today, but I want you guys to be open to the possibility of them for future shows.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Because I definitely got my eye. Well, Chaka, you already know the Venom 3.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be the one that you have signed and graded.
Oh no, I'm not letting go of that one.
Yeah, no. I want the raw one. I want the raw one.
Yeah. I have 3 raws.
God damn.
Well, I bought them by accident. I really like the cover.
I remember you mentioned it.
I bought them by accident. I didn't know what was going on, and next thing you know, I got 3 of them.
Like I said, that is the only book in that Venom run that I don't have.
Oh,
I don't know how that slipped through my fingers, but in order for me to complete that Venom run, I need that book. So
I have it for you.
Yeah, so like I said, I've been telling Chaka, I'm like, yo, just tell me what you want or what you are looking for. And let's see if we can make it happen.
And actually, I have I don't know if this has been a while. I have that Miles Morales Delato slab.
Do you have it anywhere near you?
No, not near me. I'm gonna have it on the next show.
Okay, yeah, because I don't remember what that cover actually looked like. I do remember you mentioning the Miles Morales, but that was so long ago.
Yes.
I forget what that one looks like.
Yeah, it's a really nice cover. It's a different kind of Delato.
Like I said, I got 2.5 2.5 boxes of strictly his covers that I
Long
have committed
boxes?
to him. What did you say?
Long boxes?
2 long boxes, one short box.
Wow,
Um,
that's a lot.
and the crazy thing is, a lot of them were like, I have a bunch of multiples of the same covers, like
Yeah.
Venom's in the Carnage books and the ASM ones. I have like damn near like 3-4 of each, and for some odd reason, it's like there's a handful of books that no matter what, I can't say no to buying. And the majority of them are Delato variant covers, or it's always the X-Men where Wolverine gets the adamantium pulled up from his bones.
Yep.
No matter where I come across that book, I seem to always end up buying it. And then I'm like, how the hell do I have so many of these issues?
Yep.
And I just can't. And that was one of my biggest things where when I first started collecting or whatever, I was just buying like a madman or bidding like a madman, just loading up on shit, not realizing that I bought that same book 2 weeks ago, and then I bought that same 2 weeks prior, and I bought that same books a month prior to that. So now I'm sitting on like 4 or 5 of them, and I'm like, damn, how the hell did I get this many of them?
You know, that's how I am with certain books. Like any like older Magic cover, dude. I've been trying for the longest time to get my hands on that New Mutants number 25. That ratio, that 1-in-25 ratio. That Art Adams.
Yeah.
With her on the cover, and she's like cartoony looking and stuff.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, but my biggest weakness was always remembering what books I had. And what I used to do is my dumbass, I say about maybe 10 years ago, when I was trying to catalog my entire collection, I was using an Excel file. So I'm like, that, I'm sitting there like, I'm trying to load all this shit up in the Excel. Yeah. So then more recently, thank God for CLZ.
Yeah.
So I signed up for CLZ and I did Cover Price. So I linked the 2 of them so that I got the 2 subscriptions, and I linked the 2 because Cover Price provides the values to the CLZ app when you link the two subscriptions together. So yeah, that CLZ app has been, because I'm always in my phone when I go either to a local con or New York, or if I'm bidding on the phone or online or anything like that. I always go back to, do I have this or whatever, because I'm about to unload my clip on this book or whatever, and then I go and look and be like, yeah, I got 5 of them shits. All right, fuck it.
Yeah.
Because my dumb ass and people always telling me like, damn, you got like 6 of this book. I was like, I know. So like, I put it like this. I don't sell that many mystery boxes. I probably do maybe two rounds, 3 maximum a year or whatever. But then there's been years that I've gone without doing any. Like I just started back up earlier this year. If you got a Delato book in any of those mystery boxes, you better believe it's because I have like 4 or 5 of them already. Because if I only have 1 of that issue or whatever, is not going in there.
Staying in the PC.
If you ever get a Delato book from me in any form of fashion, whether it's by way of trade, if you just bought it straight up, or I put it in a mystery box, or it's an AOK or anything, you better believe I have multiples of it. Because I'm never coming up off of a Delato book if I only got 1. Because then I got to go hunting for this shit all over again.
Yep.
So, all right, let me end with this because we're at the 90-minute mark just like last time. Where do you guys do the majority of? Well, Chaga, you probably do yours with TFTV.
Yeah.
Where do you do the
Mostly.
majority of your comic book hunting or ordering? Any particular websites or
Lately, I've been doing a lot of eBay bids. You will not believe how lucky I've been getting on some of these eBay bids, man.
I
Against
don't
Carnes.
do eBay. I've only purchased one book in my entire life
I
from eBay.
normally don't do it because sometimes it's just ridiculous. It comes out to a ridiculous price with the fees, and then the shippers always ship these books in a freaking envelope, and it always gets messed up in the mail.
That's why I stopped doing Hip Comic.
But
They were fucking my
surprisingly,
books up in shipping after I win them or whatever. I'm like, damn, I paid
Yeah.
for this, and you cut corners on shipping this shit.
Yeah.
And
I've been getting surprisingly very, very lucky with some eBay bids recently. But prior to that, I would do a lot of my comic hunting at my they're not necessarily comic shops. They're more like older vintagey consignment shops.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And they just so happen to have books there. I find some gems. Let me tell you, I find some gems.
Yeah, see, there's not enough of them in the state I currently live in now, which makes me kind of miss going back. I live in Delaware.
Yeah.
I'm from Jersey. So, like, I mean, Jersey's right across the bridge. So, I mean, I can get home in about an hour.
Yeah.
To the home base where my family is. I can get there in about an hour, depending on traffic. If it's clear and I got a heavy foot, I can do it in about 40 minutes.
There you go.
But yeah, and there are a bunch of places in Jersey that I get my books. Like I mentioned in our previous episode, I think I told Chaga, I had within a 30-minute drive from me, I have three LCSs that I frequent.
Oh man, nice.
So the closest one I can get to in about 15 minutes max, depending on traffic. The one in between the next two, I can get to that in about 20-25 minutes maximum. Or
Not
no,
bad.
let's say if 15, I can get to in about, let's say about 20-25 minutes maximum. And the great thing is they're all a straight stretch. So I'm not weaving in and out, going like jump on or whatever. And the third one, I can do in about 30-35 minutes max. So I got three shops near me, all under 40 minutes, depending on traffic. If I had to take the major highway to get to the furthest one, then I'm looking at like 40-45 minutes, depending on the time of day. But other than that, I can go to Jersey, and there's a ton of them. There's a ton of them in Jersey that I get to. But like if I'm looking for variants, I either go to KRS Comics, Big Time Collectibles, or Unknown. And Eastside Comics also. Unknown. And Unknown is constantly, Chaga, I don't know have you ever gone to their website?
Yes.
They're running the things now or whatever where you buy 9 get 9 free. They've been doing it every couple months. But
they have good deals.
Yeah. But the issue is I bought every Delato variant that they have. So like if I go in there to buy 9 to get 9 more free, then I'm wasting money because like every ASM Venom for Miles Morales Delato variant, I already have. And any of the other different variants by the other artists, I've started doing that. So like, I filled my Miles Morales, so I've ordered everything, and I'm sitting here like, damn, it's such a good deal if you're buying the trades for $3. You buying $27 is getting you 18 books.
That's
Dang.
not bad.
Yeah, because they're selling trades are selling for $3. The virgins are selling for $6. So if you buy 9 of them, you're getting nine more for free. So you're $27. $27 gets you 18 trade variants.
Damn.
So I'm sitting here like I've utilized that so damn much. Like there's nothing else that they have left to offer that I collect.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, give me some new shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can't keep. I don't sell enough comics or whatever, or I don't even attempt to be able to utilize purchasing some of this shit or whatever. So if I'm buying from them, I'm buying for the collection more so than anything. And then I'll add some in a mystery box. Like I've never sold on Facebook. I've gone on to the marketplace, but I've never sold. I do the majority of my selling of mystery boxes on Instagram, but I don't really do that much. But yeah, and one day I might just fuck around and go to a local con and just purchase a booth and sell my shit that way.
Yeah, there you go.
But if I do that, then I'm selling PC books, and I'm really because I'm not one to go buy somebody's collection. That's just not in the budget. And so I'm not gonna buy somebody's shit and try to sell all this shit off after I cherry picked it. Nah, that's not me. So I just remember when I first started watching Reggie Collect's YouTube show, and he was the first person that mentioned a while ago when I first started watching his show. Use comics to pay for comics.
Yeah. So
I followed that shit wholeheartedly. But other than that, I thank you guys for hanging out with me. Ramona, I tried to get Ramona rolling, but as we're doing this, they're doing a sale on IG right now, Chaga.
I've seen that.
Yeah, you saw it?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get them. Roland hit me back earlier today. He was like, "Yeah, we're gonna work out a time." So, and Ramon is the same. Like I do plan on getting some other guys on here. I'm telling Nick's, Kicks and Comics, DJ Links, Rob's Fat Stacks. You guys are under the gun now because I'm coming for you dudes also. But thank you dudes again. I will see you guys on our next one, probably a week from now or so along those lines.
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
All right. Have a good one, gentlemen.
All right. So I'll see you.